While the debate about vaccinating children rages on in the U.S., one corridor community is injecting its trees to protect them from disease.
Cedar Rapids will start using injections to combat the spread of the emerald ash borer. CBS 2 News reporter Kevin Barry explains.
Last year, the plan was to take out many of the weaker ash trees to save the rest of the city's population for now and replace them with these smaller trees. Many of those trees will still come out, but now the healthier ones will get a little bit of help, delaying the cost of taking them away. Just a year ago, getting ready for the emerald ash borer was strictly about removing trees.
So that when the infestation comes, it slows it down.
But now,
there are also some chemicals that can be injected into the tree trunk.
The DNR recommends treating trees when the ash borer is found 15 miles away, but then it was found in Mechanicsville.
We're 25 miles away from Mechanicsville. To me, that's close enough.
And it could be hiding in the 20 to 30% of the city trees that are ash. TODD says there are many on private land, too. But Mark Vitosh at the Iowa DNR says treatment isn't for all trees.
You need to make sure that that tree is what I call treatment worthy.
That would be a tree that's healthy, doesn't have the borer already, isn't too young, so you have to treat it for too long, and isn't so old that it'll die soon anyway. TODD says that means injecting 12 to 1,900 trees for Cedar Rapids, fighting off the pest that keeps creeping closer to Lynn County every year.
It is circling. We've hit really hard in the south from basically Burlington going west.
I expect the confirmations to really start coming fast and furious here, as we move through the spring and summer of this year.
TODD says the lesson learned is being applied in the new trees being planted. More diversity means being less vulnerable when the next disease or bug comes around.
It won't be as big of an issue. We'll still lose trees, but we may lose 4 to 5% of our trees versus 20 or 30.
The experts say that the emerald ash borer has not yet been spotted in Lynn County, but with the way it spreads, it is likely already here. Covering the corridor in Cedar Rapids, Kevin Barry, CBS 2 News.
TODD says this is comparable to the Dutch elm disease that wiped out many of the elm trees throughout Cedar Rapids, since the city is planning on losing many of its trees over the next few years. One big difference is the ash trees will become dangerous much faster, with big limbs falling, prompting the city to be more proactive now.